Hello and welcome, I'm James Corden from Sky One. Today we bring you an important report. Let's head straight to Studio One at Sky Academy Skills Studios.
Good afternoon, you're watching Sky One with me, Esme. And me, Cassidy. Today we'll be discussing celebrity culture. A celebrity is someone who is famous or well known, but in today's society it seems as though it has become increasingly easy to become what we would call famous. Indeed, last week we saw the final of Britain's Got Talent, but this wasn't just any final. That's right, Cassidy. It was Britain's Got Talent's 10th year anniversary final. The production showed no evidence of slowing down despite of how long the show has been running.
This series of Britain's Got Talent attracted a regular audience of 10 million viewers, with one episode attracting almost 12.5 million, giving it the highest rating on TV so far this year. Does this suggest that the nation are obsessed with the idea of becoming famous? 25 years ago, the most popular jobs that 5 to 11-year-olds in Britain wanted to be were teachers, bankers and doctors. These days, it's sports stars, pop stars and actors.
The question is, are too many of us dreaming of becoming famous just for the sake of being famous? And if so, why? Today we'll be finding out if being a celebrity is really as great as people believe, and we will discover what happens to people that do become famous. We also have an exclusive interview with people who have a first-hand experience on what it's like living in the public eye. That's all from us, and now we hand you over to our correspondents, Maggie and Ben, who are outside the O2 Arena. Over to you, Maggie and Ben.
Thank you, Esme and Cassidy. Hello, I'm Ben.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are chilling inside waiting for Little Mix to perform. As you may know, Little Mix are previous X Factor winners. And as you may also know, I too have performed on X Factor. You're welcome.
This year, the X Factor will be on its 13th series, and although some may argue that the show is past its time and that we have seen enough of it, there is no denying that many people who have auditioned for the show have gone on to have very successful careers.
Singers from the UK talent show, X Factor, have had 32 #1 singles and 16 #1 albums. Simon Cowell, producer and judge on the show, has earned £425 million and is on the Time magazine's list of the 100 most powerful people. Simon Cowell was very well known, but it was the talent show, X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, that made him a household name.
With the joint number of winners and runner-ups, the X Factor has made many of what we would call celebrities. But this chance isn't open to everyone. There is an age restriction for anyone wanting to audition for the X Factor. This is not the case for Britain's Got Talent, and so we will often see a number of young children auditioning for the show.
Critics may agree that being a celebrity at a young age could cause difficult times in their life. An extraordinary example will be Lindsay Lohan. For more on this, we now hand you over to our correspondent, Olivia.
Reporting live backstage at the O2.
Over to you, Olivia.
Thank you, Ben and Maggie. Hello, I'm Olivia reporting live from the X Factor studios. I am joined by Simon Cowell, producer and judge on the X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, and Cheryl Cole, former judge on the X Factor. Now, you both have a lot of experience when it comes to being in the public eye, and you have also been a part of a show where the main aim really is to turn people into celebrities. Why do you think so many of us have this fascination with being famous, Cheryl?
Well, I think when people look at celebrities, they only see the glitz and glamour. They see the award ceremonies and red carpets, and I don't think they realise we are just people too. So they look at our lives and want them for themselves, but don't realise what they will be giving up.
So what do you have to give up to become a celebrity, Cheryl?
Your privacy. I went to the shops the other day and there were photographers waiting for me. Something so simple as going to the shops becomes an ambush. Because people want to know what you're doing every minute of every day, it can become very difficult to live like that. And also, the other day, there were some people that...
Look, this is something that lots of celebrities will complain about, not being able to have a private life. But I think it is very important to point out that those who go into show business know that everyone is wanting to know what goes on in their life. And to be honest, in this business, the more you're photographed, the more your name gets in the papers.
So Simon, you believe that as a celebrity you should just accept the fact that you'll be photographed all the time?
Yes, it's just part of the job. And what really annoys me is when people first become a celebrity. They have no problem being photographed all the time. And then they change their minds and say they want privacy. You can't have it both ways.
Okay, thank you both of you. That's all from me. Now over to Emily back in the studio, who will be speaking to a journalist about celebrity culture. Thank you.
Hello and thank you. I'm Emily and I'm joined in the studio here by newspaper columnist Morgan. She has spent years writing about the different success and the not so successful ones that come from talent shows. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we have seen from the interview with our celebrities and from the reports that many people want the title of celebrity and that they are using talent shows as a way to achieve this. This seems to be a trend in our society. Do you agree?
I agree that we are a nation obsessed with the idea of celebrities becoming famous and talent seeming to be one of the most popular ways of trying to achieve this status. But let's not forget the many winners of these talent shows that have failed to keep their success and had to look for other jobs or even go back to their old ones.
That's true for some, but many of these winners have gone on to have very successful music careers, so surely it can't be all bad.
There are some celebrities that have fame for almost their entire lives, but people like trends in music go in and out of fashion, and for those who lose that fame, which happens to many of these winners, we often find that they will do anything to try and get that fame back again, even going on reality TV shows. And it can be quite disheartening for some. If they don't get their fame back, they will spend the rest of their lives chasing this dream of being a celebrity and never really have the time to enjoy the life that they have.
Thank you for that insight. Well, whether you agree with it or not, it seems that talent shows are here to stay and they will keep spitting out new celebrities every year. Some we may remember, some we may not. But there will also be many who will try and get that limelight. You have been watching Sky News. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching and thanks to the brilliant team at Sky Academy Skills Studios.